still got Pepsi, not Zero, but Diet.
Welcome to Keeler.
SodaStream sponsor us and Pepsi.
And
Just kidding.
hold on, San Pellegrino. Because I'm Italian.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Kitty Litter. This is Oliver.
It's Wyatt.
And Tucker.
And just a trigger warning, you're about to see a 25-year-old man get angry over some Pokemon cards. Just saying that right now.
I just want to preface this by saying I'm sorry to all the Pokemon fans that are listening and watching. I know nothing about this. Literally the only Pokemon game I've ever had is probably, I think it's Shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe Red.
The new one.
I got my Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the first and last.
Yeah, so...
Hey, you know what? Respect.
So, apologies. I'm going to be like, who's that?
Don't worry.
Who's that Pokemon?
I know some.
So, to those at home, Pokemon might seem a very family-friendly
Childish game.
brand. Also, everything comes in it, brand
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah.
But it has the one sector of it, the Pokemon trading card game, has become such a volatile place for scalpers and everything like that. Just to give you a quick rundown, Pokemon cards started, I believe, in 98 in the US, 97 in Japan. I may be wrong, you can fact check me on that, I don't care. But they have been a casual trading card game. Every 3 months a new set comes out, new designs for all the different Pokemon, yada 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 yada. But since the pandemic and certain things we're going to get into in a second, the investor market or the scalping market has become insane.
Really?
So before I go into it, 2019, a PSA 10, and I'll go into later what that means, a PSA 10 Charizard, first edition Charizard from base set, was worth $55,000. That was like the most expensive you can get. In 2 years, that has gone from $55,000 to $300,000 for one card.
Wow. For a fucking piece of cardboard.
Yes. Now, for those at home, if you don't know what Pokemon cards look like, Tucker's roommate Griffin here lent me his little box, where they are tiny pieces of cardboard, some of them shiny like this one here, with the Pokemon, with attacks and stuff like that, so there is an actual game you can play along with it. Now with everything there's rare abilities and stuff like that. Certain cards are more sought after than the other because of that's people's favourites, they're well known, everything like that. But because of a few things that have happened, Pokemon cards are now one of the hardest things to find in any store.
Really?
Because
Oh, yeah.
scalpers are now picking them up because they found a major profit in resale.
Holy shit.
And there's a lot of things wrong with this. One of them being kids can't play it anymore. I was talking to someone who worked at a quote-unquote geek store, and the manager was saying, yeah, kids would come here wondering if they can get any Pokemon cards. No, sorry, we sold out.
No.
Lots of stores have now implemented measures saying it's a one per customer only with certain sets. Because people will just go into a store, buy all the product, either resell packs or open everything to see if they can hit a rare card and resell it and get a lot of money back. So I guess we can backtrack this and just start from how it went from casual to insane. And that started with Magic the Gathering. At around the start of the pandemic, Magic the Gathering decided to get greedy. What they would do was they created these special edition cards, very sought after collectible cards. I think it was like the Walking Dead edition of certain things.
Okay.
They promoted it as them being playable. You can go into tournaments with this stuff, and they cost an insane amount of money. I'm not going to look into it because it was too much to justify purchasing. But they look cool, and you could play them. As soon as they were sold out, they turned around and said, actually, you can't play these in tournaments.
Oh my god.
They did this with 3 other sets.
Wow.
So a lot of people started dropping off, going, I'll just go to the online game, that's free, I'm not going to touch the physical cards. Then you had investors who would purchase these cards trying to resell them. But now the market is gone.
Nobody will buy them.
Nobody's going to buy them because everyone's jumping ship to someone else. So what else is there? There's Yu-Gi-Oh, but no one really plays Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Except for Thunder Bay, apparently. That's like the hotspot for selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards somehow.
Really?
Yeah. It's weird.
Let's go.
Yeah. But everyone knows Pokemon. Because... I say because the format hasn't changed in so many years, and they keep recycling the same Pokemon on every single card, so there's always a sense of familiarity, and people can see what it is. So you have the Magic the Gathering investors jumping ship to Pokemon and starting trading with these. That's where it kind of starts. What happened next is you have YouTubers like Logan Paul and Dumb Money seeing this trend happening and jumping on the bandwagon. You had Logan Paul buying a base set first edition booster box for $200,000 at an auction, the most anyone has ever spent on it, to which raised the price of everything else. He inflated the market with that one purchase because I don't know what the last bid was, but he overbid quite a bit for this. So he set the new baseline for how much those are worth. This was then jumped up again by Dumb Money, who I think spent $250,000 on a base set box. And it's still rapidly increasing. With this, all the cards in those keep increasing too. And we have another trend where everybody is buying these boxes and opening them on stream, selling each pack to people. So people buy into a pack, and they're called pack breaks. They would buy in, you'd open a pack, and those would be your cards that you're seeing being opened.
Yeah.
And people are making thousands on this. But because you have so many people doing this, the actual amount of sealed product that's left is slowly going down and down and down and down, making everything else worth more and more and more and more.
God.
The third thing that's made the massive jump is because of COVID, and I shit you not, because casinos are now shut, people need a new fix for gambling. Pokemon has somehow become that fix for a lot of people. Because they can open a pack and bam, you've got a $100 card, you've got a $50 card, you've got a $200 card. That has become the new fix. And because of this, Walmart is selling out, comic book stores are selling out, everywhere is raising their prices so they can keep the product, and now people can't afford it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say this. What in the ever-loving fuck? I'm the one guy who 250 fucking grand for a Pokemon? Just saying that to piss these guys off. I'm just saying that to piss these guys off. 250 grand upwards for a freaking box of Pokemon cards?
I guess so.
You couldn't. That's fucking insane, dude.
Would you rather spend $300,000 on just one?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking... It's dumb. It's just... It's just a whole pile of what the living fuck.
And because it's setting a new trend, I think it's also damaging people who actually did this on YouTube as part of their career. You have people like Lionheart, Unlisted Leaf, Maximo from Pokemon, and Poker Cave is the other one? Or some other guy. But they opened it as their career. They would make money just by opening packs online, and it was very steady, and it was great. But now they got to jump with the rest of the competition, like Logan Paul. Other top-tier YouTubers have started doing it too, that they've got to kind of keep up. It's boosted their popularity, which is great. but it's also flooding everyone's YouTube feed with Pokemon openings. Which is insane, because back in like 2014, I was just watching these people just opening like sets from years ago. And I was just casually watching it. It just ramped up.
I remember when Logan Paul came out with that box that he had spent that money on. Even then, I was like, holy shit! Like, I don't know. Like, and that kid, he is smart. I'll give him that, man. Like, he hopped on NFTs. He's hopped on this. Like, he's pretty business savvy.
So now we're going to talk to the next step of it, which this is a story of how Pokemon has almost ruined a company, or Pokemon card collecting. PSA is one of the 3 major grading services. You've got PSA, Beckett, and CGC. I think it's the last one. Mm-hmm. What they do is they take your card, they inspect it, give it a grade from 1 to 10, and permanently encase it in a piece of plastic. There's a picture of a Pidgey that's got the 10 grading. And just because you pull a card out of pack doesn't mean it's perfect. There are some factory issues that can lower the grade, like the centering being misaligned, the corners being miscut.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Dude! Oh my god! I got like the $1 million fucking card. Yeah, actually it's $50 because Buddy forgot to put the on the front of it.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for the video I'll probably throw a picture up here, but I'll just show you guys. So you see the yellow corners here. If this card itself is off center, because this side here is slightly bigger than that. And that difference can change this grade from a 10 down to an 8 potentially. This would probably be a 9, but like how drastic it is. If you get the smallest nick in the corner, like the tiniest bit of white, that can drop it a grade.
Yeah, those guys, it's like writing a 10.
Yeah.
It's like, that is factory perfect. You open it carefully as shit, and it's like, and then it's like, okay, I'm not fucking like Wingardium Leviosa this into a plastic sleeve.
I'm learning new shit right now.
So let's just spend money on. Let's go to fucking Walmart after this and just buy Pokemon cards.
Yeah, like let's go, like all of us. Like if it's 2 to person. Oh my god, this reminds me of a story I'll tell offline. Fuck, it's not a bad story. It's just I don't want.
You guys don't even know.
I just don't want. It has nothing to do with Pokemon. It has everything to do with hot dog buns and not Pokemon. So
Yeah, okay, yeah.
it's definitely not on topic.
Because I'm intrigued now.
Maybe we'll make a podcast. Hit like if you want to hear it.
So with places like PSA, Beckett, CUC, because there is now such a massive influx of people sending in their Pokemon cards that they found in their basement years ago, like, oh, this could be worth a few thousand, throw it in. Those companies are so understaffed, also because of COVID restrictions and stuff like that.
Of course.
They cannot handle the sheer volume of product coming through the door that they have to grade. I think it's a quote from PSA's president. The sheer volume of orders that PSA received in early March has fundamentally changed our ability to service the hobby. So because of everything that's going on, it's damaging not just the Pokemon grading, but your sports cards, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering. Everything else is being affected because of this massive influx.
Holy shit.
And this is where we get to where what I think is eventually going to happen with Pokemon cards is that people are going to suddenly lose a shit ton of money and this market's going to crash.
Absolutely.
Because you have everybody getting their... This is what annoys me about this. Who likes Pidgey? Whose favourite Pokemon is Pidgey?
Somebody's.
But would you spend $314 Canadian on a PSA 10 First Edition Pidgey?
No, I wouldn't.
Who the fuck would spend...
Tony from down the block. That's it.
I'll be honest, you couldn't give me that card. I'd be like, fuck that. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, because you didn't even have it. Yeah, exactly. Great. How are you going to sell it?
Yeah.
The one rule I always have, what you have, you go, oh my god, this cup, it's worth $500 million. Yeah, it's only worth $500 million when somebody pays you for it.
Yeah,
True.
Like, oh, great, you're in possession of a $550 million fucking cup. It's not worth that until somebody offers you that.
and that's what this whole market has been. It's
Yeah.
increasing because people are increasing because they think they can. But when you have everybody sending in their cards to get graded, all of a sudden your pristine card that's one in hundreds of thousands will then become one in tens of thousands to be one in thousands to just be, oh, every other guy's got that now. These cards are soon going to be worthless because everybody's sending them in.
Yeah.
There are exceptions to that, but at the end of the day, you have all these investors that are having such a high price on these cards that the people who actually care about them, the collectors, aren't going to pay that in the end. There's going to be a point where they're going to stop and go, actually, that's a bit much for what it is.
Actually, let's go to Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. And when that happens, all of those cards that people have been holding onto are going to be worth next to nothing.
Fucking sucks to be you.
They will eventually get back up in price again, but that will just be with the original trend in how Pokemon cards were increasing in price.
Yeah.
But it's not going to jump this drastically again, I don't think. I think we are going to, either after the end of this pandemic or a few years after, we're going to see a massive drop in the price.
And you know what the next cards are? It's not Magic. It's Digimon.
Japan has released a new Digimon card game.
There we go. See, Digimon. Or Chaotic. Remember that?
Oh, that was great.
Chaotic
That was
was
fun.
sick.
Remember the Bakugan game where you
Yeah.
could throw them and they...
Well, yeah, they...
I got that. I went to Canada's Wonderland in Ontario, and some guy gave me the card with the thing,
Right,
like you,
with a little
he was just
magnet
giving
in it.
out packs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a little red guy.
Yeah.
Never bought another card, but I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
So, after me going through all this, what are your guys' opinions? What are your takeaway on this whole Pokemon crisis that's going on? I will just add, in the US, some targets have been calling the police because of people stealing product.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. I think it's stupid. The fact that it's that like people are going like stupid with it, like they're
Yeah.
like collectors and that's fine. Like, you know, that's all cool. You know, if you want to do that and try to make money, hey, sweet man. Try to nobody wants to work for money anymore. So hey, fair enough. But just like for people. Like how you were saying, like before, like they would go and just buy a store's stock of Pokemon cards and then either open them or sell them or whatever. It's like, dude, why don't you like get a job or like, oh, COVID, go read a book, play a video game, maybe, or go like, I don't know, just do something. Just do something.
Because you've also got people on Facebook Marketplace that are just posting stuff out there. Going,
Yeah, I see them all the
this
time
is
now.
this is this. I've had multiple times where I've commented on there going, hey, this is not worth this much. Do your research because this is so overpriced for what you're trying to get for it. He goes, oh, you don't know nothing. I'm like, well, you clearly don't.
Wreck. What do you think?
I didn't pay $10 when they were worth it. There's no
But dude,
there's no
wait now.
No way in fucking God's green earth would I ever spend that money. But that's me. I'm not into Pokemon. I can see for maybe the collectors, like you were saying. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a diehard collector, like I'm sure there's people out there who collect hockey cards and Wayne Gretzky and Gordon, or like all these guys. Like, I'm sure that there's somebody out there who collects Pokemon and feels that certain way about Pokemon. For me, I didn't spend $5 when packs were worth it.
Yeah.
I was just never into it, so it's hard for me to comprehend. But
Yeah, fair enough.
I can probably see for like a diehard fan, but like you're saying, for people to go in and buy stock in it and just start opening them just to hope that they get the money, that's kind of screwed. I mean, like you were saying, eventually this market's gonna drop. I mean, it's like the people have been saying about this whole Dogecoin thing that's happened in crypto world. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's gonna drop at some point. You got to know when to hold on and when to pull out.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what my buddy was talking about today. He called me. I was like, "Oh, it's supposed to be a spike on Saturday." It's like, okay, man. Like, sweet, man. If you want to put $1,000 in there, go ahead. Or your dad wants to put $1,000 in there, sweet. I don't know how that works.
I mean, like,
Sure, but then what happens if you say, oh, well, what happens if it goes up from 62 cents to $1 or whatever it is? I don't know what a spike is, but or like how much a spike can be, because it could be 10 cents, it could be $20, who knows? But anyways, then you're gonna get greedy. It's like, oh my god, my $1,000 is now $250,000. I'm gonna wait. You wait too much, boom, back now that $1,000 is now $300, and you're fucked.
I mean, like I put $10. I just put $10 in to see what happened. I bought Bitcoin literally on the day that Bitcoin had its worst day in a long time, so it plummeted. So I had money in Ethereum too, so I took all the money out. I was like, oh, fuck this, whatever, like give it a rip, whatever. Went over to fucking Roulette and threw a couple bets in, but lost it. But I mean, in the time that I took my money out to now, Bitcoin's doubled. I put $10 in, I would have had $20.
Yeah.
So I can see where people are starting to get a little bit excited, where they're like, oh shit, I'm going to put $1,000 in it, and it creates $2,000 in a week.
Yeah.
That's insane. Same thing with this.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know what, guys? I'm going to go buy 3 boxes of Pokemon. I'm going to spend now? Probably $10,000 on it. But I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to make fucking $200,000 on a Charizard Pokemon card. What? Who does that?
Right.
People are doing it. Are we the dumb ones?
Maybe.
Are we stupid?
Maybe.
Should we? I don't know. Fuck. Should we be going out right now?
Leave a comment. Should we go out and buy some? I don't know. Because, like, part of me, like...
we should do an opening on this channel.
Should we get 3 Happy Meals and get the McDonald's packs?
Wait, they have them right now?
Yeah.
Guys, let's go. McDonald's Pokemons. Imagine you go to McDonald's, like, hey, can I get
and you could get
4-pack of chicken nuggets?
Is it possible to like score like a decent card?
The most expensive card ungraded is the Holo Pikachu, which is $65.
And you can get that at McDonald's for like a $6 Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
See, like, another part of it's like, do we just do that? And then even Dogecoin, it's like, do I just call my buddy and say, hey man, like, what are you putting in there? You know what? I'll spot you X dollars and
split it,
right? Maybe I'm not, I want to put $1,000. It's like, yeah, too bad I'm not giving you $500 because I pay rent and other things. But maybe talk to my brother. If my brother, me, and my buddy there wants to do it, then maybe, and then you never know. But at the same time, it's like I just hate playing that game because you just don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I collect Pokemon cards. I like it. I grew up with it. It's fun for me. But then I'm pulling, because when I was with you, when I was opening packs, cards I don't even care about are selling for $40 to $50. Then I was like, I might as well just sell it, cash in while I can.
Right.
Where do you sell it, and to whom do you sell it to?
Facebook Marketplace right now. That's the best way to do it.
It seems to be the breeding ground for a lot of this stuff. Yeah. Like now, a lot of people, they're flipping furniture because mid-century modern stuff is a bit. Like, I mean, everybody's finding these new business models of Facebook Marketplace, going to find like free furniture that people are like, oh, it looks like shit. Blah, 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 blah. Throw it out or donate it to somebody for free. Somebody picks it up and fucking makes it a $250 chair. Yeah. Not a bad racket.
No.
Fucking Pokemon cards.
I think on that note,
we're gonna go to the Langley store quick, and then we can pick up a couple bags.
We're over till 10. We can make it.
All right, so this has been Cats with Tin Hats Does the Kitty Litter. This has been Oliver.
What?
And Tucker.
And if you want to give us your Pokemon cards, I will gladly take them. I'll see you next week.
Hey, what's going on, guys? If you enjoyed this video, check more out up here. And also click that subscribe button if you can right here. And also go check out some of our social medias. They're down in the description. And if we messed up anything at all in the video, don't be afraid to throw a comment down there. Let us know what we messed up on. And also if you want to add anything and have a little bit of a discussion, we'd love that. All right, see you next time.